welcome back to Law's Lemon. I'm Law, and this week I'm going to show you guys how to install a backup cam slash dash cam for those of you guys who have a car that is a little bit older and doesn't have a backup cam. I think it's a really cool piece of technology to have in your car, and it makes it feel way more modern than it actually is. So as always, if you guys like the video, hit the thumbs up button, it helps a lot, and of course subscribe if you guys want to see more car content. So with that out of the way, let's go get it. Alright guys, so the first step is to find which dashcam slash backup cam you want in your cars. I specifically have a Dimco 10-inch 2.5K mirror dashcam, but it looks very similar to the rest of these, so it really doesn't matter which one you guys want to go with. Just choose the one that fits best into your budget. There are some that range from 1080p to 4K. For me specifically, mine was about $100 and it's a 2.5K resolution. So let's take a look at how it looks. On the front, it looks like just any other rearview mirror, just like a mirror reflection. But on the back, you can see that we have these little brackets that we will use to attach to our existing rearview mirror, as well as this camera on the front, which will act as our dash cam. These little brackets are movable to fit whatever size rearview mirror that you have, so it should work for most cars. Moving on to the installation, you can see with these brackets aligned, we have these kind of rubber band type things, and these will be used to strap the device on to your existing rear view mirror, which makes the installation super easy. As you can see, I did it in just a couple of seconds. Alright, once the install is done, we are going to start plugging everything in. So the first thing I'll insert is a micro SD card, and this is used to hold the information that is recorded on the dash cam in the front. The next plug that we're going to input is for the GPS, which will keep track of the speed and display it on our monitor. Next, this plug is for the power. Although this device already has a built-in battery, it is quite small, and so this ensures that it's constantly charged. And finally, this USB is to get the image from our rear view camera into this device. Now once we have everything plugged in, we do have to deal with all these cables coming off of it, and for the most part this took a long time, but I think it's worth it to give it a very clean aesthetic. As you see, we came across the top of the headliner down through this A pillar here, and as we move down the side of the car, we use the weather stripping on the left there to go down through the side of the door, where we go underneath the driver's side footwell, and finally out of the driver's side footwell into our cigarette lighter. As I have a converter here, but any cigarette lighter will work for this device. As for the camera, it has a similar beginning route where we go through the headliner, down through the A pillar, but this time we'll be actually moving down through the plastic trim at the door right here, going from the driver's side all the way through to the back seats and still going through the plastic trim. Then we go straight through the back seats into the trunk, and from the trunk we'll move into the trunk lid because the camera is attached to the lid and that moves up and down. And finally, we have the cable ending where the camera is. Not gonna lie, this took quite a bit of time, but once I had this installed, you secure the camera on with the 3M adhesive, as well as an optional bolt. As you can see, I have only one bolt on because the other one snapped off, but even so, I think it holds it securely enough. You can actually tilt the camera up and down to adjust it to however you need it to look like. Alright, once we have everything plugged in, we can start up the car to see how it looks. And boom, look at that, it looks great. On the right side, we can see our speed, the time, as well as the date on this 2K monitor. And honestly, for such a small screen, the 2K resolution makes the image look really sharp and clear. On the bottom, we can see that there is a little button to turn the device on and off if you would choose to do so. The viewing angle isn't bad, but because that this device is attached to your current rear view mirror, it makes it really simple to adjust it so that it looks perfect in your eyes. Now moving on to the cool features of this device, which is where it really shines. Right now we're on the back view. However, if we swipe to the left, we can split our screen to the front view and the back view. And if we do it one more time, we'll just see the front view, and swipe left again, and we're back to the back view. In addition to the different views, you can actually swipe up and down on the left side to change how your camera looks, as well as swipe up and down on the right side of the screen to change the brightness to be lower or higher. And finally, when we want to get into the settings, we swipe down from the top. That'll show us all our settings, which we can change resolution, video clip time. But the interesting thing here is the G sensor and the parking sensor. And so basically, if the device senses a shift in G forces, it will turn on the camera and save that. Or if it detects motion out of the front camera, it will also turn on even when your car is parked, because it does have that battery bank. The cool thing about this device is even if it's not on for whatever reason, it doesn't have power, it's broken, or you just don't want to have it on, it still acts as a regular rear view mirror and does look quite stylish and sleek. And so even if you don't use it for the smart features, it does look really cool still. So I think it's a great buy overall. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. If you guys want to watch more car videos, be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments down below if you guys think this is a cool tech gadget, and I'll see you guys next time.